All right, I was watching and like editing this video, and I realized I should probably talk about some of the intricacies of this build, especially in the Uber fight, since this is a video about Uber. There's the normal stuff, which is like watch out for the purple carpet, kill the two harbingers on spawn, don't tank too many of the balls. Like all of that stuff is normal, right? But this is a melee build, and I have played a bunch of builds in the past that don't really need the cleanse on your belt. This is a build that needs the cleanse on your belt, so make sure you're doing that. One, it's not uncommon knowledge, but I'm just going to reiterate it here. And then two, a lot of times in other builds I've played that have beat Uber, they weren't my own builds, so I didn't really have to cook that much. They were very powerful builds. But one thing I did recognize about those is that because they were ranged, I could kind of hit Uber from wherever. So it didn't matter what I was doing. I should be hitting Uber with maximal uptime. That's not quite the case here. There are times where you're going to have to decide to just drop aggro and avoid the thing that's going to kill you at all costs. And sometimes that means just walking into the puddle, walking into the orb, and tanking what is essentially a suboptimal play just to make sure you live. And you will see that a lot in this fight, because at first I thought optimal was dodging everything. And I optimized for move speed when I was doing that, and it felt really good. But as soon as you get to the later stages, especially the last stage where the arena shrinks, as a melee, you can't do damage and leech and be in that area. There's just too much going on. So I just want to put this out there. The optimal thing, of course, is to be ranged and just dodge everything and do pure DPS. You can't do that with this build. You are melee. You are essentially going to tank some of these moving balls and put some of the purple carpets down on the ground. And as a result, you will need to have some cleanse in your build. And you're going to have to decide to dodge things. I think the spinner is something that you should be dodging. Obviously, pizza is something you should be dodging. The purple carpet is something you should be dodging. I don't know the actual names of these things, but there are some priorities you should dodge. I also, final tip, I like keeping Uber out of the top right corner of the map, because that's where the chill area is. And the chill area, whenever it's up, I feel like my DPS goes down a lot. So I don't really like having it up, and I don't want to use my cleanse on chill just because my damage goes down so much. But I do want to keep my cleanse for when I'm truly in danger, when I need that HP buff, when I need just to be resistant and to do damage as fast as possible, because I need to get rid of that frailty debuff. That's when I want to be using my potions. And so I just don't like keeping him up in that area. But otherwise, everything else is true about Uber fights. This is not an Uber guide. If you guys want one of those, just let me know in the comments. I can give you guys one of those. I've done Uber so many times on both range and melee. I understand the intricacies of the fight now, and I'm definitely not going to be the first person to have given this guide. I think I watched a guide from a couple people that was super helpful for me getting my first, Uber. So there are definitely good resources out there already. This is not a full guide. This is just for the melee friendly people, so hope you guys are having a fun time playing and super hyped for season 4. I will be playing season 4 on launch day 1, but I will have to leave day 2 because I have IRL obligations that I just can't avoid. Unfortunately, I have to leave town, so I will be back in the later parts of the first week. So expect stuff from me at the end of the week 1, definitely not day 1. I won't have time for it, unfortunately. But yeah, thanks everybody. See you.